You don't always have to have money to make money. Sometimes you just need, like I said, content to make your money. Being on YouTube to make your money. You don't have to have a big camera gear. I'm recording right now on my phone, my Google Pixel 6. Welcome to the Brendan Brown Snippets of Facts and Theories podcast show. I'm your host, Brendan Brown, and today we're going to be talking about some ways on how to start your purpose or your dreams if you're a teenager or in your early 20s. But mainly this goes to teenagers. So to get to the episode here, and reality here, the synopsis to this episode is that in your teen years or in your early 20s, these are the years where you're supposed to take more risk, more power. That's what so-called successful people tell you. But I want to tell you more than what so-called successful people tell you about how to start. So the number one first thing is you need to be ahead of the game, which you already are. You're ahead of the game, so you don't have to worry about paying off lots of debts to different people. You don't have to worry about starting now or whatever you gotta do. Start now in your purpose. Try to monetize it. Try to find a way to make money out of it, because eventually, if you build it to a career, boom. Then from making it to a career, you can make it into multiple sources of income. From multiple sources of income, boom, you're winning already. You're ahead of the game. Now, for people, because I said this was for people in their early 20s and mainly for teens, but if you're in your early 20s and you're trying to have an apartment and things like that, that's different. But I'm talking to people right now who are still in their parents' house, who are still trying to get their dreams fulfilled so that they can live the real world of also fulfilling their dreams. The next thing you gotta do is take more risks, not just calculated ones, but even crazy ones. But I don't know what I just did there, but even risk, just crazy risk. Just take them like crazy, because I'm telling you, the more crazy risks you take, you're just gonna be ecstatic to see. Like, you're gonna be ecstatic. Which the next one is, the risks are hard, but the benefits will hit you harder in the future. I want you to quote me on that, because at the end of the day, they will hit you harder. Not in a negative way. I'm starting off negative, but it's positive. Because see, the risks, they are hard, but the benefits hit harder in a good way, because see, all that risk you put in is coming back to you. See, when you put in your things and you pay for these things, you get your receipts. You get your receipts. And when I mean pay off that risk. Now you got your receipt. And now look at the product. Look what you did. Just like me. You see my receipts, my videos. All this risk I'm putting into making all these videos, taking my time with this, eventually it's going to grow. Just like with your purpose. You got the receipts to prove that you worked hard for it. Boom, you got it. Because the more you do, the more you earn. Or how the old saying is always, the more you learn, the more you earn. Just not cliche, just being real with you. And another thing I want to tell you here is make friends who actually want to do something in life with you and not wanting to always party, smoke, vape, or do pleasurable things. Talk to friends that want to do purpose in your life. And if you're in school, talk to the smart kids. And not just the smart kids, talk to people who just want to do better in their life. You don't have to be IQ smart. Just talk to people who are just legitimately peaceful, quiet, calm, or even outgoing in a nice way, not in a negative way, and really want to get to know you. So talk to people who actually want to do better in their life, not just people who are just any type of people. I'm not trying to say be better than nobody. Love all people all the way, because Jesus will want to love everybody the same, but just find that balance and know what person is wrong to be around, what person is right to be around, and you'll find it out. And also, your parents may or may not help you to figure out who's the wrong person, but you gotta learn for yourself. Live and learn. And that's the next one, which is the bonus one. You gotta live and learn through life when you're doing things as a teenager. That's the best way on how to pursue your dreams and steps on how to get there. You gotta just live and learn the process, learn from your failures, learn from your ups and downs. It's like me as a content creator. I had one channel that I did and I thought I did terrible, and on this channel I feel like I did better because I lived and learned. Even through audio podcasting for 2 years as a recording, I lived and learned. My first time doing it was hard, scary. Now that I'm doing it in my second year, I'm doing really great. Since 2020 I've been doing this. You can do the same thing with your purpose, guys, if you stay consistent with it. And with consistency, go to conferences. Any conference you see, if you can afford it, go to it. If your parents can afford it, go to it. Save up your money, go to it. Just do it. Because these conferences will really help you. Because You need to go to these conferences and events in your niche. If you want to be a business owner, go to a business conference. You want to be a basketball player, go to basketball camps. Go to these different events so you can learn and grow in your career and develop. Try to find requests. If you can get invitations, try to find a way to get an invitation. If you got to pay for it, pay for it. However it is, if you want to be able to be successful in what you want to do, you gotta go to those conferences. Got to. I'm being a little bit extra here, but just to get to the next one. I know people always say this: make content on your phone or whatever device you use, or whatever camera gear, whatever you want to do. Make content on there about something that you like. Rather if you're basketball, rather if you like doing what I'm doing, some motivational speaking, rather if you want to do anything, make content and try to grow out of it. Because when you make content, you can grow. Making content on TikTok, making content on YouTube, making content on Instagram, that can help you elevate in your career and be a platform, so when somebody finds you, they can get you. Like basketball players, people scout out through social media, especially through TikTok now. For us, our age, Gen Z, if you want to find good influencers, look on TikTok, maybe Instagram, but TikTok's a new junk. If you want to reach an audience of Gen Z, which is our age, go to TikTok. Make content on TikTok so you can reach to that audience. And another bonus one I want to tell you is find a partner who is willing to support your dreams as well as them supporting your dreams, and learning how to sacrifice certain things in life and not always spend that money. So make sure you get the right partner in that, and also just make sure that he, if you're a gal, he's on the right track, and make sure us guys that she is on the right track too, because we got to make sure that our partner is on the right track. Hopefully when I grow, I get the right partner in my journey who's going to do right as well. And hopefully she's just on her purpose as well as I'm on my purpose. Bonus one I really want to give out is the one that's debunked, is that you don't have to have a job just to learn about things. It's good as a teenager to have your job. If you'll make your money, make your money. I'm not forcing nobody to do what you want to do, but just know that that's not the only way on how to learn through this life. Making content, like I said, is the best thing out of here, out of anything. Making content. This goes with you wanting to pursue your career in something that's outside of traditional space or even in the traditional space. Being on LinkedIn can help you get a job for a company. Being on TikTok can help you grow as a businessman or even as a basketball player. Being on Instagram can help you as a rapper, chef, whatever it is. Taking pictures of your food, which I know Instagram isn't a photo sharing app no more, but just that for example. You can even make reels off of your food. I'm telling you, content is the king. Jesus is the real king. But content is the king when it comes to your purpose. That's the addition king. That's the number 2 king. The number 1 king is Jesus. You can do this. You can. But you just got to realize that reality is that job isn't the only thing. That's what society wants you to think. They want you to think that working a little summer job is going to help you. That's just practicing you for the real world. Just like how school has been doing for almost a whole century. Well, really, in reality, I think it's more than a century. But it's more than that. Maybe back in the time it was like that, back in the day, but in this modern era with technology, schools need to teach better. Teach us about financial literacy, to live better in our lives, to also teach us about our purpose, which I'm going to go to the next one right now, which is financial literacy. That's what you need to learn to succeed and pursue your dreams. Learn about financial literacy and learn how to manage your money as you're making money through your career and using money. You don't always have to have money to make money. Sometimes you just need, like I said, content to make your money. Being on YouTube to make your money. You don't have to have a big camera gear. I'm recording right now on my phone, my Google Pixel 6. I'm recording on it right now with lighting. That's all. I bought all these equipment after that. I started recording just mainly on my phone, which was a 3 before a 6. And look at me now. That's why I tell you, you don't have to have money when it comes to content. Content is the number 1 thing if you want to get your voice, anything, or opinions out here, rather if it's for monetization or just in reality to get your word or name out here. You can start for free. Back then you couldn't do that. Nowadays you can. It's a blessing, and for some people it's a blessing in disguise, and they took it for granted their whole life. The last thing, the number 1 thing you need to know when you're pursuing your dreams and just doing things as a team to be ahead of the game is by knowing how to be happy. Just know that you'll be happy when you pursue your dreams. That's all you need to learn. Be happy can just lead to so many things. Starting your day off with a positive instead of negative can do a lot of things. Starting your day off just by saying hello when you get out the house can do a lot of things. Have that positivity and happiness, because the world Some people in this world just want negativity all the time. Negativity. And that's not the thing. Sometimes we need that positivity. So I just want you to learn on this episode that positivity will always dominate over negativity, and that you being ahead of the game is way better than just being an average teenager. You knew why you had this gift, to be ahead of the game, to be ahead of your peers. God knew this. And that's why God allowed you to listen to this podcast, however you found it. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and share this podcast via audio or YouTube, and like this video. If you want to check our Discords, check our Discord links down below. And all our socials is all in a link tree if you want to check it all down below. And have a blessed day.